Crypto is filled with scammers. New traders and even experienced investors fall victim to these scammers' tricks, with millions of dollars stolen in the process. But the truth is, if you don't study the methods that these scammers use, then sooner or later, you will be their next victim. But in this video, I'll be exposing the main strategies that these crypto scammers use daily to try and steal your crypto. Understanding this information might just be the most important skill that you can have as a successful crypto investor, because once your funds are stolen, they are gone forever. My name is Vic. I've been in the crypto trenches since 2020. I've worked with brands like Coinbase, Exodus, and over 100 more. I've also successfully outsmarted thousands of scammers, impersonators, and hackers who tried to extract my crypto from my wallets. But instead of them succeeding, I studied, bro. My promise to you is that if you stick until the end of this video, you will know how to identify every crypto scammer that is going to come your way. But before we break down the exact strategies these scammers use, we need to first understand the profile of these scammers, because knowing your enemy is essential going into any battle. And yes, this is war. You need to understand that the scammer is going after your primal instincts. The instinct to get rich, to have security, to find a rare opportunity, or even tap into sex, which I will show you soon how they do just that. Therefore, they want to create a sense of fear and urgency within you, often by offering an unrealistic opportunity, because their goal is to make you feel like you found a gem that won't be around for long. And if you want that gem, you better act now. But it's all a part of their lie. These scammers will also use forgery or impersonation to piggyback off of trusted brands and people. But when they impersonate, they actually create two victims. The victims become the person being attacked and the figure or brand that is being impersonated. But the truth is that oftentimes you don't even have to interact with a scammer to potentially get scammed. In fact, tons of meme coin, utility, or alt tokens end up being scams within themselves. Their developers use the token itself to extract your money without ever even interacting with you. I actually have a video called How to Identify Meme Coin Scams with 100% Accuracy. You can watch it right in the corner of this video, but I definitely recommend watching this one first. Just cue that up and watch it right after. However, things have changed and evolved since I made that video, so here we are. The first tactic that I want to go over is something that I like to call the kick token. So here I am on Nova, Dex, and I have found a kick token example for you. Now, obviously you can see it's a rug, but the scammer is not making their money from rugging this token. In fact, they're making their money in a much more malicious way. If you trade new pairs, whether it's on Nova or Axiom or Bullx or wherever, you will very often see new tokens come up that have X-rated images as their icon. Now, as I mentioned before, sometimes scammers target your instinct for sex. So this token itself, they just called strip coin. And if I show the image, there's no nudity in this one, but oftentimes there will be. Essentially, what they're trying to trick you into doing is clicking that link and entering a fake version of the live streaming website called Kick. The website is totally insecure. And once you interact with the verification panel on the website, it installs a Trojan virus on your computer, which gives the hacker full access to your browser and the wallets inside of it. It can actually hack your Telegram as well. And if you use Telegram in crypto, you know that a lot of wallets are hosted on Telegram. If you have wallets there, you're going to get drained. Now, before we move forward, we got to focus on that point right there. What I said, you're going to get drained. If you don't know what I mean, it literally means that a bot has hijacked your wallet and will send all of your funds from any wallet it can to their wallet automatically in an instant. This is like the holy grail for these scammers. If they get access to your wallet and you have significant funds, they're able to just siphon them all out into theirs and they can walk away hands clean. But sometimes these hackers are tapping into a different type of instinct that we have as human beings, and that is fear. And because of this, you have to understand what companies will do or ask of you. Now, I get these all the time. I went into my inbox, into the spam folder, and I just picked the first one. This is an email claiming to be Trust Wallet, which is one of the biggest software wallets on the market. And essentially this email is saying that I haven't verified my wallet and that unverified wallets will be suspended or something. They're creating some sort of fear, and they want me to click this verify button at the bottom. I don't know what will happen if I click on this verify button, but I do know that it will bring me somewhere that is not safe. It'll bring me somewhere that the scammer wants me to go. In fact, there's a big controversy right now with Coinbase specifically, because millions of dollars have been stolen successfully from scammers contacting users of Coinbase with a similar scam to this. Even if I don't have a Coinbase or a Trust account, just them shotgunning all of the users that they could possibly get their hands on with a scam like this means that they'll probably eventually hit someone that does have it. And when they do, and they believe that this is Trust Wallet or is Coinbase, they can easily fall for this scam by clicking this link or by getting on the phone with a fake customer support agent and giving them their seed phrase, which that's kind of what they go for, right? To get access to your wallet. Overall, you need to just be super skeptical of anyone that contacts you in crypto. Now, if you're in my Telegram channel, which almost has 30,000 people in it, you will see right in the name that I'll never DM you. And this is because impersonation doesn't just happen with brands, it actually happens with content creators as well. If you haven't yet, definitely join my Telegram. We pride ourselves on having the cleanest and the safest community in all of crypto. We have the best mods who work 24/7 to remove scammers, to remove farmers and fakes. There are so many, like hundreds or if not thousands of impersonation accounts of me. And the same goes for other creators in the crypto space. So much so that if I go to my group chat of almost 10,000 people and I type the word reminder, this automated message comes up to remind people that I will never DM them. I will never sell them a VIP group. I will never do anything like that. A scammer will always reach out to you first. If you ever get a DM or a message from someone that you don't know, or maybe doesn't make sense that they're messaging you, like why would I, a YouTuber or TikToker, message you to help you out of nowhere? I'm literally not gonna do that. It doesn't make sense for my time. But that's the motive of the scammer, to hijack the trust that you have in a brand or a person and use it to their advantage. So I mentioned that Telegram has wallets built into it. There's the native Telegram wallet, but there's also other bots like Nova or Trojan that are just built right in to Telegram. Now, more recently, this scam has been happening where a person will DM you out of the blue and they'll recommend a trading bot that you've never heard of, or they'll recommend a trading bot you have heard of, but it's a different username to a different bot. This is because in the black market of scammer world, the code to these fake trading bots has become very accessible. Now, essentially, what these fake trading bots are is, again, another version of a wallet drainer. If you open that bot and interact with that bot and you give them permissions to your Telegram, they will drain your wallet. Or they tell you to send funds to a wallet to get started, but it's not that wallet, it's just the scammer's wallet and you just funded the scammer's account. It's super important that you only interact with very trusted Telegram trading bots. Now, I have tutorials on my channel already for the Nova Telegram trading bot, for the Axiom web app, but I have recently been using the brand new Nova.trade, which is Nova's web app. As you can see right here, it's brand new, it's beautiful, it functions incredibly well. The link to Nova's web app will be below. This is a highly trusted platform that you should be trading directly on this, and don't interact with any random bots that anyone suggests. Just trust nothing like that. But fake trading bots aren't the only Telegram bots that can drain your wallet. On Telegram, there is a very common security bot known as Safeguard. Now, when you join a trusted channel, you will get prompted by Safeguard to verify that you're a real person. This is the official Safeguard chat that I have open right now. Now, the way that I know it's the official Safeguard chat, not so much from the monthly users because that can be botted, but if I click on the name Safeguard and I verify right here that it's just literally at Safeguard, this is the only Safeguard bot. But scammers will create accounts that have a knockoff name of Safeguard. They'll take the same image, the same name, and they'll install this fake malicious Safeguard into their Telegram channel. Now, you got to be very careful because oftentimes a token will actually have a Telegram chat here linked to the token. Now, I'm not going to interact with that Telegram chat because the token's clearly a scam. And if you don't see why it's a scam, then please go watch the How to Identify Meme Coin Scams video. I will explain in detail why this is clearly a scam. But on a Telegram group connected to a meme coin token, oftentimes they install these fake Safeguard bots to take over and hack your Telegram and drain any wallets that you might have on Telegram as well. It's super important to secure your Telegram, to put two-factor authentication on your Telegram, on your email account, your Gmail, using a Google Authenticator, using a passkey, multiple layers. Once they break one layer of encryption, they can't get past that next one or the next one. But there's a much more indirect way that a scammer can scam you, and that's through what we call exit liquidity. Now, this section of the video is going to be very focused on tokens and what to look for, some elements that were not covered in the Identify Meme Coin Scams video. But if you trade at all in the trenches, you need to know these tactics. So this user on X is identifying a flaw with Axiom and their P&L statements. A P&L statement is this card over here to my left that shows how much someone bought and how much someone sold of a token and how much they earned. Now, right now with the Axiom P&L, it can be hijacked and it can be altered, and people are printing these P&L statements out showing massive returns. But even the more modest returns present a massive issue and an opportunity for you to get scammed. Because if I enter a group chat with 10,000 people like mine, and I drop a P&L statement that says, I just made $200,000. How many of those people do you think are going to want to know what I know? The answer is a lot of them. And this is the first step in gathering users for exit liquidity. Exit liquidity, in simple terms, is the money that comes into a project after you buy it. So if I buy something at $100,000 and I tell the world to go and buy it and it goes up to $500,000 market cap, all that money there is my exit liquidity. It pumped the value of my tokens and I can sell at a profit. This is the literal reason why I don't share my wallets at all. It's also why I don't really trade on stream anymore, because there's a delay on stream and a lot of people buy what I buy right after I buy it, and indirectly they become my exit liquidity, which I don't want. I don't want a reality where I'm profiting off of the people who support me. It's not in my interest. Now, when someone posts a massive P&L statement, they're basically signaling to the world that you can trust me and follow me. I know how to trade. And a lot of times in their bio or description on Telegram or on Twitter, they have a call channel. This is where they will create tokens, give the community early access, and then just farm them for exit liquidity. I've seen people do this a lot, over and over and over. Now, what they'll further do is create a free tier and a paid tier. So the free tier gets the contract address way later, where the paid tier is like 5 Solana or 10 Solana to enter, and they get all these calls way earlier. So not only are they profiting off of your money being put into the project, but they're also profiting off of this entry fee for these calls early. And what happens is that the paid tier uses the free tier as exit liquidity if the community grows big enough. Now, another scam that they might do if they've flexed a P&L on you, a user will see this and DM them and say, hey, how did you do that? What token was that? Like, I want to know more. And the scammer will say, send me some Solana, I will trade from you and I will provide the return right back. This obviously is another scam. So many times I've seen this happen to people in my community who report it and they just get ghosted. They send over 3 Solana, 5 Solana to someone that they don't know that they just posted a P&L statement, they get blocked and that money is completely gone. Never send anyone Solana or any crypto to trade for you. It's common sense, but oftentimes we fall for it because we see this big P&L and it hijacks our sense of needing security and needing income. And I think the key thing with a lot of these examples is that you are being used. The token is used as a pipeline from your pocket to their pocket. And it's not a direct scam, it's more of a farm. And what I mean by that is they're actually putting their own money in as well along the way to increase the value of the chart. But at the same time, when more money comes into the chart, they are taking money back. This is done through sniping the project, bundling the project, and liquidity farming, which are pretty complex, but they are scams. Now, this is a topic that I'm definitely going to explore even more on my channel. I have a whole video being made right now around operational security, how to keep your online identity very secure and your funds safe from the broader world. But if you got any value from this video, definitely like the video, hit subscribe, drop a comment. Appreciate you guys so much for watching, and make sure you stay safe in the trenches.